Today's program is brought to you by pennystockprofessor.com. For all the best OTCBB stock picks, sign up at pennystockprofessor.com.
Thank you for tuning in to another TBC Daily News Update. I'm Brandon Vincent.
And I'm Angelina Soriano. Shares in Wells Fargo & Company rose 3.7% to $26.43 in pre-market trade on Tuesday after the fourth largest bank said late the previous day it would repay government funds.
U.S. consumer prices rose in line with expectations in November on a surge in energy costs, but prices were flat, excluding food and energy, a government report showed on Wednesday. The Labor Department said its consumer price index leaped 0.4% on a seasonally adjusted basis after an unrevised 0.3% gain in October. A 4.1% burst in energy index led the rise as gasoline, electricity, fuel, and natural gas prices rose. Prices rose 1.8% over the last 12 months. As expected, the first year-over-year gain since February. Core prices rose 1.7% over this 12-month period.
In fashion news, business is booming for Jason Wu, the young New York-based designer whose name became a household name when First Lady Michelle Obama wore his one-shouldered white gown to President Obama's inaugural ball in January earlier this year. Since then, Jason Wu has increased his output, including a new pre-fall 2010 season collection he is introducing for the first time.
European Union regulators accepted Microsoft's pledge to give European consumers better access to rival internet browsers in Windows, ending a long antitrust dispute with the U.S. software maker. Millions of European consumers would benefit from being able to choose their browser, and the decision would encourage web companies to innovate. Microsoft will allow users to select from among 12 browsers, including its own Internet Explorer, Mozilla's Firefox, Apple's Safari, and Google's Chrome, on more than 100 million old and new PCs. The decision averted penalties for Microsoft, which has been fined $2.44 billion by the European Commission for previous infringements of anti-competition rules. Microsoft said it was pleased with the result of the case. The European Union executive said Microsoft's legally binding pledge addressed its concerns that the company may have breached European Union's antitrust rules by bundling its Internet Explorer web browser with its dominant Windows operating system.
UBS says Quest Communications may be a takeout candidate as their shares continue to rise. UBS upgraded Quest Communications International Incorporation to buy from Neutral and said the company could be a takeout candidate for one of the rural telephone operators, which could raise its shares up as much as 5%. The brokerage also cited the company's stable cash flow, improving revenue trends, and attractive valuations for its upgrade. With expectations for Quest to be a prime beneficiary of a business market recovery, as the company has about 41% of its total revenue. Shares of the company rose 21 cents or 5% to $4.29 in morning trades on the New York Stock Exchange.
Have you been denied a credit card, car loan, mortgage, apartment rental, or even a cell phone? Your credit score is probably under 720. Change your score and change your financial future with Philip Tyrone's 7 Steps to a 720 Credit Score. We'll show you how to raise your credit score for free. In just weeks, this simple system can get you approved and save you money.
That knocked our interest rates down from 11% to 7%.
I ended up saving $2,500 a month.
The first 100 callers will get Philip Tyrone's groundbreaking book for free. Just pay processing. That's a $30 value, free. And if you call within the next 15 minutes, you'll get a free ticket to a phone-in seminar with Philip Tyrone himself. This exciting personal teleseminar will show you how to instantly improve your credit score and save money every month. Don't let a foreclosure, bankruptcy, missed payments, or short sale get in the way of your financial future.
Don't wait. To order, call 1-800-862-7840. That's 1-800-862-7840. Call now.
The Federal Reserve began a 2-day meeting on Tuesday that was expected to show that central bank officials are becoming more upbeat about the economy, but not enough to tighten monetary policies. The government slashed benchmark interest rates close to zero a year ago to battle a deepening recession. Now that the U.S. economy is growing again, investors are becoming antsy about when the government might begin withdrawing the easy money that has kept the markets buoyant since March. Officials have said that they are leery of pulling the plug too early and giving the weak labor market and tight lending conditions making it an unlikely statement.
Bank of America Corporation pledged on Monday to loan an additional $5 billion to small businesses in 2010, after the top executives for the largest U.S. banks met with President Barack Obama. Bank of America Chief Executive Ken Lewis announced the effort at the meeting with Obama, where the president emphasized the critical role of U.S. banks in reigniting economic growth through loans to small and medium-sized businesses, as the industry has come under fire for not lending enough. Lewis pledged the bank will make at least $5 billion in additional loans to small businesses, which the bank defines as clients with businesses posting less than $20 million in annual revenue next year. Today's Dynamic Watch List is brought to you by OTCBB.com, Quote Media Incorporation, QMCI, Mobile Pro Corporation, MOBL, XKEM, RGRP, ACHI, IMNR, Unigene Laboratories Incorporation, UGNE, CKEIE, Opexa Therapeutics Incorporation, OPXA, Cargo Connection Logistics Holding Incorporation, CRGO, MGEN, Axial Vector Engine Corporation, AXVC, and NVAO.
An explosive rally in world stock markets this year from multi-year lows in March has lost some momentum, but most major indexes will rise further by the end of 2010. The quarterly outlook on world stock markets found most analysis remaining optimistic, with only a small minority looking for indexes to trade lower. But that doesn't mean it will be a straight path. Developed markets may be near the top of a range, while emerging markets and indexes more exposed to trade with them, like the Hang Seng and Russia's RTS, appear to have more potential to rise. Several equity strategists and fund managers have alluded to the great uncertainty over how soon central banks will stop turning off the liquidity taps. One of the main drivers of such a historic run-up in asset prices over the past 9 months.
Thank you for tuning in to another TBC Daily News Update. I'm Brandon Vincent.
And I'm Angelina Soriano.